After Governor Fubara unannounced visit to the Rivers State House of Assembly today, Wike activist and speaker, I will just say Wike pro speaker, came out and he's giving a different story entirely. Well, this River State issue is becoming something that everybody should pay attention, especially when it has to do with the impeachment of a sitting governor by an opposition party of the state. Well, here's the video. Let it not be as if I am the one saying what he said here. I'm not going to analyze anything, so pay attention and listen carefully to all he has to say. Don't forget to subscribe.
We'll get into the House of Assembly complex, take our property, demolish the building, and is happy with himself and moves around with the toga of Mr. Innocent, whereas he's the violent man, the man who does not respect the law. But for the avoidance of doubts, it's important that I make it clear that the 27 members of the Rivers House of Assembly are sitting, conducting legislative business in line with the Constitution of the Federal Republic as ordered, in line with our laws. We remain members. No member of the Rivers State House of Assembly has his or her seat declared vacant. The Constitution is clear that the only person that can declare a seat vacant is Mr. Speaker. I am the Speaker. I was elected by all the members sitting and present during the day the House was proclaimed. All the members voted me. I have continued to do my job and I remain the Speaker. The Deputy Speaker is the Deputy Speaker. All of us were doing the job for which we have been elected to perform. It is shameful that the governor is resorting to desperate measures in order to garner support and to allow his appointee to take over our duty. But let me also make it clear and draw the attention of Rivers people and indeed Nigerians that there is a subsisting judgment of the Federal High Court which has issued an interim injunction on the governor. The governor is a party in that suit, asking the governor to stop interfering in our affairs. That judgment of court is still subsisting. The governor has appealed against it, and that judgment has not been set aside. That judgment has said it clearly that I am the Speaker. Of course, I was elected by the people, and members are sitting and should not be disturbed. But every day we listen and read to media reports of some people who were suspended on the 30th of October, purporting to be principal officers of the House. They were duly suspended by the rules of the House. They are already in court. If they have issues with their suspension, attempts to demolish the Rivers State House of Assembly quarters, just the same way he demolished the Rivers State House of Assembly complex. Nigerians, Rivers people are watching events day by day as our own governor, who is supposed to uphold the Constitution, is gradually sliding into the position of the chief lawbreaker of Nigeria. Our governor demolished the House of Assembly complex, and plans are underway from what we are seeing to again demolish the Rivers State House of Assembly quarters. The quarters you have here is one of the best in the country. The Rivers House of Assembly quarters was built by the past administration under His Excellency Ezenwanye Wike and was commissioned in August in the year 2022 by the then Speaker of the House of Representatives and now Chief of Staff to Mr. President of the Federal Republic. As you can see, there's nothing wrong with any of the buildings. All the buildings are in perfect condition. Our hall is in perfect condition. We have no issues. We have not called on the governor for any form of help. The Rivers State House of Assembly quarters was built for members of the Rivers State House of Assembly and not for the executive arm of government. The undue interferences by the governor is one that is unbecoming of a sitting governor who is supposed to uphold the sanctity of the law. We are disappointed. We are ashamed to have a governor who has no respect for our Constitution, who has no respect for our laws, who has no respect for democracy. Indeed, our governor is an assault to democracy. Day by day, the governor executes actions that are against democratic institutions. If it is not against the Rivers House, they have already approached the court. The court has not given any judgment to the contrary. The judgment is subsisting. The Constitution is clear as to how a member can leave his seat or vacate his seat. Our seats are intact. Yesterday we sat, and by the grace of God, the Rivers State Electricity Market Bill scaled through second reading. Of course, yesterday we were able to pass the Rivers State Local Government Law 2024, which is a bill that a member sponsored in order to consolidate all the laws of guiding the operations of local government in the states. By the special grace of God, we expect that the governor will give his assent. If he fails to give his assent, of course, the House will go with what the Constitution has asked us to do. But what is important is that 27 members of the House are intact. We are working together for the people of Rivers State. We are doing our job. We remain members. We remain principal officers. Governor has no jurisdiction to say who is a speaker or who is not a speaker. Governor does not have any iota of claim or any provision in the Constitution or any law that gives him power to say whether the assembly is existing or not. The House of Assembly is a creation of law, it's a creation of the Constitution. And we're happy with what we're doing for Rivers State. What we are seeing is corruption that is fighting back. Corruption is fighting back. Everything we have challenged the governor to answer, he has refused to answer them. All he is doing is to resort to blackmail, intimidation, media attacks. He has employed his media attack dogs. They are moving from one media house to the other, peddling falsehood against Rivers people, against lawmakers. We remain resolute.
Yes, sir.
Rivers' job has been given to us, which is to make laws for the good governance of our people in line with Section 4 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Yes. The local governments in Nigeria are properly provided for in Section 6 of Assembly. It is against chairman of local government. In fact, the governor has declared war on all elected people in Rivers State, so that only him will function as the elected one, while others will be on the run. We don't know why the governor has resorted to this type of self-help. The governor has shown that he's a violent man. Our governor is a violent man, and I say it repeatedly. And I have evidence to say so. Members of the Rivers House of Assembly were stunned when the governor mobilized thugs to attack Mr. Speaker in his residence. My wife, my children were in my official residence when the governor mobilized thugs from government house. They chanted from government house to my official residence to harm me and my family, but for the intervention of security agencies. The governor repeatedly does this to me and members of the House of Assembly. Today he came in person with his thugs. Many of them jumped our fence, they broke the gates and entered there uninvited. Ordinarily, the governor needs to write the speaker to get into our hollow chamber or to get into our premises, or at least inform us if he has any reason to come here. Coming here and seeking to demolish our property, one built with taxpayers' money for the effective administration of the state legislature, is unbecoming of a governor in our time. A time when other governors are paying attention on how to improve the well-being of their people. Our own governor is busy looking for how to maintain structure, destroying democratic institutions, destroying facilities built by other hard-working governors. He has nothing to show but to demolish. The House of Assembly complex he demolished the other day, he has done nothing. He has not done anything to rebuild it. Our property that he took, even some of the things belonging to members, the governor and his thugs took away our personal belongings. To this day, we can't find them. Shamelessly, the governor will get into the House of Assembly